Today we are working on a new species of vehicle. Welcome back, guys, to another episode at the Man Cave. Today we are working on a 2007 Subaru Forester. We're doing some repairs to it. The headlights on these vehicles are known to leak water into the headlight assembly and just start deteriorating. They just have this plastic housing on them. They get sun damaged a lot, but most of the time they leak, and you really can't go and do a headlight restore on it because it's on the inside. And today is a prime suspect of that on this 2007 Forester. I'll show you guys in just a second that these headlights are pretty bad. So we're about to tackle it, and I'm gonna show you guys how I remove and install these, so that way maybe it'll help you out when you're doing yours. These are the new headlights for the Subaru Forester. We're gonna unbox them real quick, let you check them out. These babies. Oh, here we go. Ooh la la. Boy, that looks good. It's gonna look good on the car. Let's put it on. So here's the prime example of headlight deterioration on this 2007 Subaru Forester. And just to go over what we're gonna be tackling, there's a few mounting points on here. So we're gonna have to remove this front bumper cover and then unbolt that, and it should pop out. But we have headlight connection here, turn signal, and another connection right there. Got a dowel to help guide us in. Here's a clip and a few mounting points on the top and the side. But overall, it's a pretty good looking headlight compared to that. Anyway, guys, let's get busy. So we're gonna start down here at the bottom of the car where this front bumper is. And there is several of these little fasteners, clips. This particular vehicle has zip ties instead of clips. It's got a couple clips. Here's one. I got one on the other side. But if your car still has all of its clips, you want to remove them. There may be quite a few of them. I think this one's missing quite a few. But come down here. I'm gonna go around the bottom side of this fender and pop those clips off. And get them off, we should be able to go to the inner fender well. I think there's one or two there we need to take off before we go back up. There's one. That's just a little clip. So it's got the little Phillips head, and you just turn it and it pops up to where you can get a hold of it, and you can just pull it out. As for the rest of these, zip tie specials. So I got my snips. I'm gonna cut them off. It looks like somebody has either done some work or maybe it was wrecked. I don't know. I don't think it's been wrecked. I got one of those clips right down there, OEM clip. By the way, clips, make sure you have some in case you break some, or you'll be zip tying it. All right, guys, so that was pretty easy. Just a bunch of zip ties holding this bumper together on the bottom. But there are a couple of, there is a clip right here on the inside. As you can see, this bumper line, there's one right on the inside. We're gonna pop it off, and it's just like the ones on top. So here's that clip. Sometimes you need to move your wheel, turn your wheel so you can access it a little bit better, and try and get it with my little prong tool. Hopefully we don't break it. All right, there's one clip out, and that's going to free this right here. And the rest, they just come through and pop off. So let's go do the other side. Okay. Where's it at? So on this inner fender liner, all I did was kind of come in with my fingers, or you can use your pry tool. It's tucked in there, not necessarily held on by anything. As you can see, just finding something to kind of peel it out so you can get access to that clip. Did you get it? All right, I got her out. So all we're gonna do now is just do a little pull, and hopefully the clips on the bumper don't tear off. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're back up top. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, one's missing. Same clip that was over in that inner fender well. You just want to get your little pry tool in there. Get it up enough, and it should pop right out without breaking. Like I said, these are plastic, so if they do break, just go to your local parts store, automotive parts store, and get you a box of new ones. They're pretty readily available. Yeah, that one broke. It'll be a zip tied day. Be kind of free, other than maybe some clips. I just want to do is come over here and pull it out. These tabs in here kind of help hold the bumper in place. So all you got to do is grab on the back side of the fender, pop it out. Sometimes if you have a fog light, you need to come in there and disconnect your fog lights. This one doesn't have fog lights, it just has little vents, so that's pretty easy. We're gonna get this out. So the headlights, they have a couple mounting bolts. Here's one and here's another. We're gonna take them off first. You know, these are 10mm bolts. They should all be 10mm bolts, hopefully. This is not terribly hard. You think about taking that bumper off, and it's kind of scary because it's a big piece of the car, but it's just held on by a bunch of clips and plastic. It's not too scary. We have two 10mm bolts up here at the top. I'm gonna buzz them off. And down here, we have a couple. We have another 10mm here, and we have this clip. I think that should be it. If not, there'll be another unbolting after this scene. And they're all the same size, so it doesn't matter about the orientation. All right, so on this clip, depending on how old your light is, it's just a pinch style clip, and then you push it out. But if it's old like this one, it's probably gonna break. So we're not overly concerned about it. After that, the headlight should come right out. On the back side, you have your connections. Just disconnect them appropriately. All right, so on the lights, I just pulled them out because it would have been easier for me to get to. You do it however you want to, but we do not need these, nor these wore out bulbs. So just push the tab down, wiggle, out comes a light. Push the tab down, wiggle, and out comes your next light. So with all that said, headlights out. Time to put the new one in. So now, we're ready to install. Same way we came out, same way we go in. Just we're gonna repeat this process in reverse, and I'm gonna go ahead and hook these up. So just a, I guess, parking light should clip in, turn light clips in, and then the headlight plug is just like it came off the other one. It's all plug and play, so makes it real easy. All my connections are in, and then of course you have these you have a plastic dowel which will go in this hole right here. You have a metal dowel which should go in that hole right there, and then that new plastic clip, it goes right in there. So it already comes with new clips. Everything should be pretty easy. I don't know what's wrong with my dog, but it'll be all right. Shop dog. Maybe I'll clip these in the wrong spot. There we go. Once you're lined up, snap that clip in, and we're ready. We're ready to put our 10mm bolts back in this headlight. So just like you put them in, just like you took them out, we're gonna put them in. That one's in. This one up here. You may have to work your headlight assembly a little bit to get your holes to line up, but that's just normal. And then we have these two over here. All right, so I'm just going to snug these down, and I'm going to put the, I want to do the driver's side, and I may film that, maybe in a high speed or something, just to show you guys me taking it off. But the process is going to be the same on the driver's side as the passenger side, or if you did the driver's side first, passenger side, same thing. And we'll get this back installed, and we'll turn them on and see what happens. Again, I just popped the headlight out. Say if you had to replace a bulb in the headlight of your Subaru Forester, pop it out, take your old bulb out, put your new bulb in. These come with new lights, so just like the other side, I'm gonna push down on this tab, and some of them are a little stubborn. Just try not to force it, wiggle it, and it should come free. Just be mindful you don't want to pull your wires out because you're going to reuse this. Same way with your turn signal. If you had to replace your turn signal, it just unscrews and pops out like a normal socket. Take your old bulb out, put your new one in. Again, this comes with new lights. So we're going to push down right here. And that one comes out pretty darn easy. Just like how we came out, we're going back in. Let's hook these connections back up. Should snap back into place. And line up your dowel pins with the holes. Oh. And push it back into place. Yeah. All right. Now that the driver's side headlight is back on, it's just like the passenger side. Line everything up, pop it in place, put your screws in. So now we're ready to put this conglomerate of a front bumper cover back on. And just like you pulled it off, that's the way we're gonna put it on. I'm gonna kind of get it up here, fit it up, rest it up here where it needs to be. You got a couple clips handy, you can go and pop them in. You don't have to do them all. If all your clips are broken like this one, you can always use more zip ties. Just get a couple of these in just to secure it. So now we can come down here, pull it into place. Snap it back in. Now these clips should just pop right back into place. Reinstall your clips just like you took them off on that inner fender well, on the driver's side inner fender well, and all along the bottom, and we're good for testing. So let me get these clips in real quick. I'll be right back. Well, there we have it, guys. The front cap bumper is fastened back on. A few extra zip ties. But I'll put some new clips in it. I don't have any on hand, so I'll be buying some clips. So headlights look great. We're gonna check the hood. Make sure it shuts properly and it seals up good. They're like brand new headlights, man. And with these lights, they should be already set. You shouldn't have to adjust them unless maybe your car was wrecked and you have some damage, some bent metal mounting brackets or something. Other than that, they should just be just like they were from the factory. Brand new lights, be able to see good at night and be a whole lot safer. There we have it, guys. One satisfied customer, one satisfied teenager. So if you're working on your vehicle and you're replacing headlights, if it's a Subaru, Legacy, Forester, pretty much those models, this is the basic step. Whatever it is you're doing to your car, whether you're changing your headlights, you're changing a bulb, you're doing brakes, whatever it is you're doing, your project, I hope this was helpful. Just another day in the man cave. Until the next video, guys, catch you next time.